Geek Frost. Hi, my name is Anna.
And I'm Peyton.
And today... What are we doing today?
BLACKPINK in your area. Today, we are back and reacting to BLACKPINK's long-awaited comeback. How you like that?
Yeah, it's literally been over a year.
I don't know how I like it though. I haven't heard it yet.
Originally, we actually were planning on not reacting to this because there were already going to be a lot of reactions to it, so it's definitely going to get coverage. So we were like, it's okay if we don't react to it, especially since the past few weeks have been like really busy on our channel. So we were going to take a little bit of a break and just like take the L on this one. But because there were so many people asking us to do it, and we feel bad because we try to like fulfill as many of your guys' requests as we can, we were like, we gotta do it.
So we're doing this for you all. No rest. Also, we couldn't not react to it because one of our really good friends' ultimate K-pop groups is BLACKPINK, and we just couldn't let him down like that.
Miss you. Love you. Hope you're doing okay. 10 out of 10 would marry. Did you hear something? Alright, on to the reaction. Let's go. Hold on. Volume up. Also, we have captions on. Of course, iconic line.
BLACKPINK in your area.
Wait, but that intro reminded me of something and I forgot.
Hit rock bottom and sunk deeper,
but it's like water.
This...
Yeah. Wait, that shot was beautiful. How the light was shining through the hole.
Also, the difference between like the bruises and then like her and the flowers is really like...
Why she put on a mask? Wait, what? It like one of those like robber ski masks. What?
She's so pretty.
I know she is. Wait. This line, is there like a meme or like another song that uses that line? Because it definitely, I've heard it before, right? I'm not going crazy, right?
I think it is, there's like a reference in a meme somewhere.
Okay. Oh yeah. Lisa is both of our favorites in BLACKPINK, so.
She's so cool.
I know. I want to be her friend, but she's also like too cool to be my friend. You know?
Is she barefoot?
Huh? I think so.
She has the prettiest shots in this. What the heck?
Also, it wouldn't be a BLACKPINK video without like all these costume changes, like all the different outfits.
Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom.
She always has those lines, right?
Over here. Ooh, the really blonde hair with the black hair is really pretty, but I like the red a lot more.
Oh. Oh, the wings. The shape of the wings in the back. Yeah. Oh, that's a cool shot.
Arms up.
Yeah. Wait, isn't that like the Trojan reference horse? Wait, she's wearing like a Hamburg-esque top. That's so cute. Do you see it?
For half,
Jenny?
No, I see it, but for half a second she looked like Yeon, so I was really thrown off.
Oh, because of the short hair.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I like her top. It's really pretty.
Oh, okay. No, all of their tops are like kind of Hamburg variations.
I'll have to look at it again. How you like that?
Da 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 da.
Bada bing, bada boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I usually talk more about dancing and performance and that sort of thing, but the dance wasn't shown too much in it, which didn't really surprise me because BLACKPINK tends to have more like aesthetic music videos. And so instead, I'll say a little bit about the dance, but I'm going to focus more on the aesthetic and the costuming and stuff. So first, their outfits were so nice. Anna and I were talking about this during our break. They just always look so like expensive and so fashionable. And it's like haute couture, like high fashion runway aesthetic wise and set wise. When it first opened up, the color scheme, The way that the lights were shining on it, I was like, oh wait, this reminds me a lot of the As If It's Your Last music video set. But also I just realized it's because it's BLACKPINK. But yeah, the sets were really nice, and I really liked all of the different scenes that they each had. And there were just such beautiful shots in there. Oh my gosh, like there was Jisoo at the beginning, and then it switched to Rosé, and the contrast between her at the bottom of the hole and kind of beat up, and then it was flipping back and forth with that, and her in the flower garden and just looking like a fairy, which was really beautiful. And then the wings in the middle, oh my gosh, that was such a cool moment. Like, if you ask me one particular scene in this music video I remember the best, it would definitely be that scene during the bridge when it shows the arms along the wings. And then just lastly, because we're gonna try and keep it short, the only real comment I can make about the dance, because like I said, they didn't really show it in full, is that the parts I could see, you could tell they're very distinctively BLACKPINK style. I don't know how to describe it other than BLACKPINK style, because it is hip-hop genre, but it's also kind of jazzy, but it has their own distinct swag to it. And I think part of it is just the choreographer that they use, and also the training that they receive. It's the style that they've been taught, because they all move like that. It's really just a movement style, so you can tell it's something they've been instructed to do, where when they've gotten comments during rehearsal from a professional, they've been told, no, hit it on the, like, hit the movement on the upbeat instead of the downbeat, or like ride the beat a little bit longer. So it's just very distinctively theirs. It's kind of like those videos that you see on YouTube where it's like how to sing in YG versus SM versus JYP style, or like this would be like a how to dance in a YG versus SM versus JYP style, because all of the companies have very different distinctive styles. But it was also very BLACKPINK style that they had that like dance break at the very end, and that it ended the song rather than having like verse, chorus, bridge, dance break, chorus. The dance break is at the very, very end. So that was cool. Anna's turn.
I mean, like, similarly to what Peyton said with the dance, how it's very BLACKPINK style, the song was very BLACKPINK style. And, like, I feel like we just keep saying, like, oh, it's BLACKPINK style and it's BLACKPINK style. But, like, it really is, because I feel like they have their own brand now. Mm-hmm. Like, this is BLACKPINK's brand and this is their style. Like, how the chorus is very much, like, heavy bass, lots of beats, how it just has that iconic phrase. And I know that like choruses are made to be catchy so that people will be able to sing it, but like at BLACKPINK especially, they always have like iconic phrases that they say. So like Boombaya da 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 da, or like hui param, or like 우리 사랑은 불장난, and then this one is gonna be look at me, look at you. So yeah, so like, and they have those iconic phrases that like catch onto your ears very easily, so like they're very memorable. Another thing was that like the singing style also is like very YG style. They always say like YG singing style is like 맛있게. That does not translate into English very well, because it would be like tasty.
Tasty.
But basically what that means is like adding a lot of like stylistic choices, or like a flair, like little more bending than you would usually hear in other songs, or like the ending of a note being like like how they do that a lot. It might be the look at me, look at you part, but when they say you, instead of saying a you, like an oo sound, they say look at me, look at you, like a like leaning into it, which is very like 맛있게. I don't want to say tasty, because that just sounds like
it's like
맛있게.
Indulgent, like they indulge in the words.
In choral terms, that would be called a diphthong, but that sounds weird.
That sounds weird.
Where like one vowel, when it's supposed to be one syllable, has two different vowel sounds. So like I said, instead of the oo, it's you, oo. And then the last thing that I wanted to say, that when they say that, obviously like they're saying that, like D-A-T instead of that. But the way that they're saying it, Lisa versus Jennie, is actually really different. Jennie's that, the D has a little bit of a T sound to it, so you can like slightly hear a T sound like that. But then Lisa's D is very dentalized, so it's like a little bit softer sounding, so it's like a pure like that instead of a that. I don't know if you can hear the difference.
You can hear the difference.
Okay, cool. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting. So I guess that's it. TLDR, BLACKPINK comeback finally in over a year. What are you doing?
Welcome back. You were missed.
Welcome back. You were missed. And obviously another iconic song that is very much BLACKPINK style. So if you liked this video and support us in our lack of sleep, please like, comment, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and bye.
Bye.